let's do it. So what is your drink of choice?
So I'll probably be doing some tea here pretty quickly, but I was drinking some Left Hand milk stout.
Oh,
Out
nice.
of Colorado, I think.
Yeah, Left Hand Brewery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm familiar. It's a great brewery. So should we make any?
I've been in.
Sorry.
I was gonna say a Longmont. Okay, so I've not been to them. I've been to the. Trying to think of the one that I've been to in Colorado. It was it had a Sasquatch on it, a Bigfoot was their mascot.
Oh yeah, the jetty.
Yeah.
Damn it. Is it North Coast? No. It's I love that one. That's a very nice one. Imperial Stout from the Great Divide.
That's it. Yes,
Yeah.
Great Divide. I've been in their brewery before.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good place.
Yeah. Oh, I love that one. I'm kind of off stouts nowadays, but I mean a good stout is great, but it's
Yeah.
the IPAs that's where it's at, I think.
IPAs are just I don't know.
Are you from Colorado?
No, well, I mean, I've lived in Colorado for like 4 years, but no, not really from there.
Mm-hmm. In Denver.
Yeah, I lived in Aurora, right outside of Denver.
Okay, cool.
So let's see. Anything we want to change about the deck?
Yeah. Maybe
sideboard.
Probably the Meltdown was an overreaction.
Yeah, and I think Meltdown could be an Alpine. That's kind of a card I really like.
Alpine Moon. Okay. Anything else we would change? You're not a fan of the Borrower, I gather.
I mean, the question is, what are you going to change? What are you going to bring in for a Brazen Borrower?
Yeah, I mean, what did we lose to? We lost to Delver, which I think is a favorable matchup as is. I mean, the Goyfs are annoying, but that's not really the game we're playing, though. And in blue and red, you don't really have great answers to Goyf, do you?
No. It's the worst color set in Magic against Goyf.
Yeah. I mean, we could bring in something spicy, like a, what's it called, the artifact that takes control over creatures or something. I don't know, but...
Yeah, no, I don't think that's what you want to do against Oko. You don't want blue enchantments, and you don't want artifacts against Oko.
Right.
So I think that Tarmogoyf is fine to leave alone.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Brazen Borrower hits Dark Depths, and that's what you really care about.
Right.
And so that's why I like, over Meltdown, I like Alpine Moon.
Yeah. And
because it can hit Lesbian stage.
Sure. So let's get an Alpine Moon. Do you use mana traders as well?
No, I used to use mana traders, but I just didn't play enough to justify $30 a month or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It's just too expensive.
So
I only played like 2 leagues a month or something.
Yeah. So now you bought the cards, or?
No. So I don't really have the cards on MTGO. Like sometimes I borrow them from a friend.
Yeah.
But right now my internet's not good enough
Mm-hmm.
to support Magic Online.
So how do you get your Magic fix?
So mostly I just listen to podcasts or watch Twitch on my phone.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm really itching to get back to playing paper. It's been terrible not being able to go to the store or meet up with your friends or going to tournaments or whatever. Do you have the deck in paper?
Yeah. I'm mostly a paper player.
Yeah.
And I think most Dreadnought players are paper players.
Yeah. No, I guess most Legacy players are paper players, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
No, and I would call myself a paper player as well, but it's just I can't handle not playing Magic. It seems I don't know. So Alpine Moon instead of the Meltdown. So let's try it.
Yeah.
So
again, Meltdown's like pretty narrow.
Yeah. And I think
tough card to get away with.
I think the matches against Echoes is basically it's a toss-up. I mean, if you get a grip against them, you're gonna win. And if they have a fast start and they lock you out with a chalice, that's what it is.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, right? It's not worth like trying to have silver bullets against a deck that is going to, if they go nuts, if they just like mind twist you to nothing.
Yeah.
You don't win games because you had silver bullets against a mind twist deck.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, like after Oko's gone, that's why Echo of Eons is going to be like the first thing to go.
Oh, you think so? I mean.
Oh yeah, I don't think you can watch a turn where they go Echo of Eons, get 7 Lotus Petals, into Echo of Eons, get 7 Lotus. Like you can't see that turn too many times in a row before you're like, yeah, no.
But it is pretty inconsistent though, the deck. I mean, it's not like it's. I mean, it happens from time to time, but I mean, it's not even a certain win.
I mean, but you have to remember that they can mold a 2 to LED and Echo, and that's a mold at 7.
Sure.
And like, if you add that into there, that kind of rules exploit.
Yeah.
That will always get you banned.
100%
of the time.
Yeah.
You will be banned for that.
On the play, great. Hand
nice.
Sucks.
Almost. All right, mulligan.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah,
Not
let's
great,
go ahead and get rid of a Force of Will.
Really?
I don't think you need 2 forces.
No, I don't think so either, but I think it's as a second blue card. It's like consideration at least.
I mean, we really want to try to win because they're on combo and we had double force.
Yeah.
I think they're much more likely to be on an Oko deck than they are a combo deck, so I would get rid of Force of Will.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's do a snow covered.
Yeah, that would be best. I think, I mean, since starting to... after my first league was crap, but after that, I think I've lost like 1 or 2 games against the Xerox decks or whatever you call them. So, Island, then go?
Yep. That's good to me.
What would be your first target to pitch? The True Name Nemesis? Hey, Snow.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a fair deck.
Yeah.
So at this point, we would pitch Brainstorm before we ever pitch True Name Nemesis.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and get a factory established unless we draw a fetch land or a colored sword. Hey, that's pretty good. Do we do factory or do we do...
I mean, they're playing probably 1 wasteland, right? And we don't mind them using it.
I think that you could honestly probably Brainstorm here.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think Brainstorm probably fine. Nice. Okay, so let's get rid of a wasteland. And let's get rid of a... It's either a factory or a mountain. That.
Well, the problem is...
I think factory.
Yeah, because if we get rid of the mountain, we can't play the Delver.
Yeah. Yep, so this will work just fine. Yep, and we'll play an island.
And the Delver, right?
Yeah, and this will waste their turn. They'll probably have a Sword to Plowshares.
Yeah.
We'll be really happy if they Abrupt Decay it. Abrupt Decay wastes their entire turn.
Worst case scenario, they play Dreadhorde Arcanist, because then we need to make a choice.
No, if they play Dreadhorde, we just slam a True Name. Like, whatever. Yep, that's fine. You got it. It's perfectly reasonable. And if we can cash in 3 damage off this Delver.
Blue card. Nope.
Nope. It's fine. Okay. So here I play a True Name.
With the red mana?
Yep.
And hope for no days.
They don't play days, not with an Astrolabe. It's not possible.
But, yeah.
Oh, so it's a Mentor deck. Alright. So we're still doing okay. Again, I would take that gamble 10 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Yep. In general, our Astrolabe decks do not play this. And now we can wasteland them off of a little bit off red. But there was never any point to wastelanding here, because if you wasteland, they just have Astrolabe, and they still have red for the bolt for the Delver.
Yeah.
And you're just like, okay, I didn't get anywhere, and I'm still playing into days.
Sure.
So here's their Lightning Bolt. Oh no, they're going for value. Okay, that's fine. I got no problem either wastelanding you or...
1 or 2 hits with this, it's fine, but the problem is if we don't find an answer, it's starting to get annoying.
I think we got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Their deck has to search for lands, because they just don't have any.
Sharp Typhoon, fine.
Do not reveal. Okay, wasteland them. That's great. Alright, and then let's go ahead and hit him for 1.
Yeah.
Pass the turn. Got some damage out of the Delver. Good.
Seems
Let's
like
see.
this mentor deck has picked up in popularity.
Yeah, it is the Mentor, and they only play 16, so they really can't do much, and that's fine. Yeah, and I would even cycle for a 1/1 here.
Yeah, in the end of...
We're obviously not blocking, but we're trying to hit business. Especially while they're tapped out. Just be like, okay, bolt you. Yep, they already made their land drop.
Yeah, so they've already seen these cards, right? Or did they fetch?
Yeah.
I
They can't play a land, so...
Yeah, so let's cycle and find a way to deal with that pesky Arcanist.
I'll even take a standstill. Would just be backbreaking for him. Standstill destroys Arcanet. Hey, a Delverino.
Maybe we
That's
should...
not good. We can't even play it. Alright, yeah, it's a Scalding Tarn.
Yeah,
Pass the turn.
we need to save it for the mentor.
That's just for the Mentor. Yep. Yeah, Delver no longer has tech.
Yeah.
It is a pitch card.
Wow.
That's desperate. Again, I don't know why you would play 1 Tomb in a deck like this.
And even a
You're
sword.
getting into Bomberman kind of territory, but you can't play a... It's great. Sure.
That's fantastic.
We still need to Scroll of Fate.
How can they not have plays? They have 4 mana and 7 cards in hand. That's just...
Yep.
That's just weird. So
Sure.
waste...
Yeah, Wasteland the Tomb.
Mm-hmm.
Just take them off mana, make them prove that they have something. Hull Breacher, you're so good.
So...
Go ahead and let that resolve.
yeah.
And we will need to thin our deck out. And let's go ahead and do that now. Let's get a Volcanic out of it. We probably should have done that last turn, but I'll give
Yeah,
it.
well. I mean, the difference in a single draw step is very. I mean,
That's like 2%.
yeah.
Not negligible.
No.
This will be a mentor.
So let's force it. Wow.
Okay, yeah, so go ahead and force that.
And scoop.
Yep, yeah, once they force, we scoop. And they'll have it.
I mean, with 5 cards in hand, they must have it.
Yep. Okay, so next game, so we know what we're bringing in. It's Ashiox, it's Red Blasts, it's Chandra's.
So, Fire Blast, Red Blast, Abrades? Yes. And Chandra.
Yeah, yes, 2 Abrades. Yep, all these things look good.
Yeah.
Engineer Explosives is a kill spell. We can think about it.
Put it on the side.
Okay.
So we bring out the
so
Delvers.
The days are beyond useless.
Yeah.
I think a Delver, -2. Delver is useless. They're bringing in. They have Plow and they have everything, so they're keeping those in anyways. That. We still need the bolts for their guy. We still need those. A Dreadnought comes out. And let's see, what else do we want to take out here? We got a Chandra's, we got that. We still like our lands, like our Grim Lavamancers. Stifles are good. Let's go down to 1 Dreadnought and let's take a scroll out. And we have 61. What can we bring out? Let's take away the Engineered Explosives.
Yep.
Seems like a game plan.
Yeah, looks good. We're playing for the long game, and hopefully Resolved Chandra will just wreck him.
Seems great.
Yeah.
Let's lead out with probably an island.
Yeah. Keep the fear of God in them. Of
That's
a
right.
stifle, yeah.
They'll play an Astrolabe. Yep, because that's what they do. We could even shatter the Astrolabe just to be jerks. Be kind of funny. But there's no reason to play into days at all in this game. So yep, mountain and go. I want them to tap out for a Dread Horde with double island, playing their little Astrolabe. Oh, you want to play the long game, dude, against Stifle.
So
way to
pass. Yeah.
It's probably not the best way. Okay, let it go.
Nice.
Nice. Alright, we'll play a factory.
And ship.
Yep, yeah, there's no reason to play into them. They have to tap out first. They're not the control deck.
Alright.
Look at that, you got Hole Breacher up and you're going to pass with your Red Blast and a Hole Breacher. Sure. Your Hole Breacher's dead, but
Cycle?
no, absolutely not. Okay, yep, let that go. Dread Horde, oh, resolves.
Yeah.
You betcha. Go ahead and do your Abrade, your most expensive spell. Okay, and I think at this point you are in the clear to wasteland them off of a. It's interesting.
Shouldn't
I'd
we?
probably take them off of red.
Shouldn't
probably
we?
take them off
Shouldn't we?
But I would play around days first. So the
Yeah.
first thing you're going to do is you're going to play a wasteland.
Yeah. Play Scroll of Fate.
Yep, leaving up a wasteland.
Yeah.
Force of Will. Kiss it goodbye, opponent.
All right.
Nice. Okay. Yep. Wasteland him off of Volcanic.
You sure? I mean, he has the Astrolabe.
Yep. I don't care. I want him to take damage.
Sure.
Every time he taps, I want him to feel the pain.
Yeah, the
Yeah, we're
ancient
dead.
tomb is certainly not without text for us.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we don't really love manifesting anything here. Nice. Yeah, so we got them stuck. Let's go ahead and manifest a bolt, because it's already so painful for them to deal with anything.
They're gonna.
And yeah, they're gonna plow.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, they're allowed to plow a bolt. Yeah, we know you have it, opponent.
So did you play in any of the Eternal Weekends in paper?
Yeah, I played in two of them a couple of years back.
Yeah.
I had a 5-0 start with Dreadnought. Oh, that's really good. Go ahead and play your Scalding Tarn.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go ahead and grab a basic island. Okay, and we're gonna wait for their upkeep. But yeah, just go ahead and attack them for 2.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, in their upkeep will abrade their Orcham's Astrolabe. Yeah, make sure you gotta stop. Good. Hull Breacher. That one. There's no reason to fight on our turn because they play. Actually, there is, because we get more cards out of them. Go ahead and abrade that right now. Yep, tap your factory spawn.
Oh,
This
sorry.
is also. Oh, good.
Don't think it matters.
Good. Yeah, they're taking just a ton of damage here. That was a 4 damage hit. And, jeez. Oh, nice. See?
Yeah.
And let's see. Instep. True Name is like really good is the problem. True Name is a real good source
On
of
the
damage.
other hand,
So I think that we're okay passing. I think we're fine on just the 2 damage.
Sure.
Nice. I like Wasteland. That'll become a 2-2.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and hit him for 2.
He really wants to path this one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he can't afford to take damage like this with Tombs on play.
Ooh, path.
Yeah, we'll take some mana. Sure. They're tapped out, so we're going to hard cast the Shark Typhoon. So play. Oh shit! It comes with play tapped.
Yeah.
That's too bad. No. Okay. So wait. They're tapped out of Red Blast. So yeah, play your True Name.
So they'll have to force it, but they don't.
Yeah. But
So
they
we
can't
ship
have it. And I would even. Let's see. So we're not going to really do that with the Shark Typhoon. We could play a Wasteland to get the most value, but I don't think that they have enough mana to do anything. So I think that we still pass here.
Yeah.
And we'll think about manifesting the Wasteland.
Yeah. I mean, we don't mind the ancient tombs.
Oh, that resolves. You got it.
That's fine. Yes. More.
Oh yeah, just take some damage.
Come
Oh
on.
yeah.
This is just
Play that Hull Breacher.
This is something else. Mentor.
Nice. Good. You have a mentor. You're down on life though, huh? And we're not. So yeah, just go ahead and make it 2-2.
Yeah.
Yep, and we'll attack with it. And it'll be the Wasteland.
Yeah.
And we're not going to cast any more spells this game. So we're
No.
just not going to let him get prowess off of our spells. Ooh, that's a decent one. Alright, go ahead and hit him for 5.
Yeah, and then we'll make
Yeah, the scroll's going to be a 2-2 probably.
yeah, and a typhoon flying in.
Yep, so now they have to play something.
Sure.
Sure. Give us some life. Yeah, that's fine.
And they're taking
We'll
more life doing it.
Sure. You're down at 6. You got 2 turns, opponent.
Yeah, he's dead.
God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah, he doesn't have 2 turns either. I think the between the factory and the typhoon and the manifest, they're screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yep,
saw it
you're
too.
dead. Nice ancient tombs.
Alright. So there is an argument for the explosives, I guess, for the tokens.
Well, I'd probably do it. Is it static caster before that?
Mm-hmm.
The question is, what would you do over it? Like maybe a stifle. We could do a stifle out, and is it static caster in? Probably fine. Because that's the thing, is they're going to really struggle to make guys.
Yep. Since we stopped playing spells.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, is you just like starve them.
Beautiful.
That seems great.
Beautiful.
Feels like they're gonna fighting over a stifle.
Yeah.
With a red-black. Nice. Oh, they don't even have astrolabe. They're screwed.
Wonderful.
They're screwed.
So basic island, right?
No, I'd play a volcanic. Yeah, there's no way for them to punish this. Yeah, nice.
That's damage for us. So bolt him? No.
Nope. We're just playing lands.
Nice.
I would say an island. Yep.
Because this has to be a red for the Chandra. Chandra is gonna be great.
Mm-hmm. That fetch is never resolving. Nope. Stifle. Just blow out his force of will, and then we'll just stifle him a second time.
Yeah.
So 2 cards opponent right now.
Nope.
No. Alright, well, you lose a life. Nice. Let's go ahead and do, another Scalding Tarn. Let's get the other.
Fetch it?
And I would just aggro fetch, yeah. Grab your other bulk.
Yeah. Some more fetches, please.
Yep. Just beat us. We know that you're trying to play a Mentor. We know that's what's in your hand. And the Mentor is going to die. Ooh, nice. And they don't have anything.
I think we're gonna slow play this, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's I would do a Prismatic Vista.
And just
Yep,
ship it.
and then just go ahead and pass the turn.
Yeah.
And I would grab a basic mountain on their end step.
Oh, sorry. On their instep, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we're not taking down Stifle anytime soon. Yeah, and now they're running into the problem with
What about basic island, yeah?
Nope, mountain.
Okay.
Mountain.
Yeah.
You're playing around back to basics.
Yeah, alright.
We are not letting them cheese their way back into, and they
Wow.
discarded days. Let's go ahead and grab an island out of our deck. And they don't have any way to stop a Chandra other than to counter it. So I think this is a good opportunity to blow a Chandra, leading up a blue. Let's leave up a volcanic.
Yeah. So, come on.
This one.
Force it. They should,
Yep,
though.
discard
Wow.
2. Nice. +1.
Yeah. Exile card.
Yep.
Great.
Nice. Got a land out of our deck.
Yeah.
That's huge. You're dead, opponent.
Yeah, he is really, really dead. Yeah.
Yep. You lose.
Wow.
Never, ever keep a non-blue hand, opponent.
Yeah,
You're
that was...
not nearly a good enough deck.
Okay, so we good start. I think we're 2-0 against the Jeskai Mentor for the day. That's
Yeah,
solid.
well, that was a different build, right? So that's more of a Bomberman hybrid.
A what? A Bomberman?
Yeah, that's closer to Bomberman.
Oh, Bomberman. Yeah, okay. What is Bomberman exactly?
Sorry, what?
I've heard the expression Bomberman, but I don't know what it is.
So that's an Ancient Tomb Chalice deck with Mentors and Auriok Salvager.
Okay, so a combo thing.
Yeah, and so they're kind of going half and half. And the problem is that they don't have the life to actually get away with that.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why it was always correct to Wasteland, leave them with an Ancient Tomb, because they cannot afford to fight over life.
Island must be correct, right? Or should we fetch a basic island from the...
No, that's a basic mountain. So it's Island Delvergo.
Really? You don't want to keep up the stifle?
Yeah. No, I want to clock into the standstill.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah, and we have a daze to protect if need be. Okay. So here we go. Oops, all spells.
Yep. Okay, daze.
Yep, so that was that.
They paid. Okay, and they should be done. And we should have a stifle on them here on our next turn. I don't think they have extra mana.
Yeah.
Yeah, so stifle wins the game. So Force of Will, best draw. Daze is also a very good
Force of Will drawn.
Nice. That's good. So go ahead and play your Scalding Tarn.
Oh, sorry. I played the island.
It's all good. It's all the same thing. Go ahead and hit him for 3.
Yeah. So this should be over. Probably.
Yeah, I don't think that they can beat a Stifle and a Force of Will. Okay, and they'll pay their mana, and we'll just go Stifle you. Stifle.
Bye-bye.
Game's over. Play your Pact. Play your Pact.
Nope.
No? Okay.
Alright, so this is
Alright.
over.
We're probably going to stand still in here.
Yeah, red.
Yeah. Go ahead and grab your Volcanic. It's a little bit risky to do it, right? But I think that they're so far behind that I just stand still in third.
Yeah. We should get a blue card in the top 3.
Yeah, and they're down to 5 cards. Like they're dead.
Yep, and not that Force of Will as well.
Yeah, that resolves.
Sure.
That resolves. Force of Will. It's your Delver.
Oh.
It's still okay. Everything's fine. So this was an unbeatable hand. It was just a little bit too good.
So let's see what he's got. So he's gonna...
So their card is one hand.
Yeah, but he's gonna Dread Return and just kill us, right?
Let me see. He's got a Cabal. How many Cabal therapies?
He's got 1.
Yes, 1. How many Bridge from Below?
He's got none.
So Bridge from Below is his last card in hand. That. He can't do anything, but he gets it back. Okay, next game.
Yep.
Congratulations, you had the perfect.
Yeah. I mean, this is... I do not understand people playing this deck. But that's another issue. So Surgical...
So Surgical Extract, yeah. Ashiox.
Torpor Orbs.
Yes, Torpor Orb for sure. And the Red Blast are interesting. We'll think about them.
Yeah.
And those are the only things we'd ever want. We don't want to braid, we don't want the other stuff, so let's just move that aside.
Yeah, there's no consideration killing zombies with the explosives, right?
No, I don't think so.
No. So that's 4.
Okay, Lightning Bolts ×2 come out. Those are pretty easy cuts. I think Standstill ×2 comes out. That's a pretty easy cut. I think that 1 Scroll of Fate. And are we at 60?
We're at 59.
Bring in a Pyroblast, yeah. And I still like Shark Typhoon to kill bridges. True Name Nemesis for a Pyroblast makes a lot of sense to me. And I would do True Name Nemesis for a Brazen Borrower. Because it has Splash.
Mm-hmm. So we leave the last Red Elemental Blast?
Yeah, you don't need 3 Red Blasts.
Yep. Okay, let's try it. Yes, please.
Seems great. We have a Stifle. That's all we care about.
Yep.
Yeah, so just go ahead and play your... I mean, I don't think that we need to do a Red Blast yet, so I think it's just Island and pass.
Yeah. So he's mulling, that's good.
Yep, less likely to have it.
So Island, go.
Yep.
So he has enough to go for it.
Now.
Okay, so we only have 1 shot.
How many cards in their hand?
4.
So don't ever click through a Chrome Mox like that. You can stifle that.
Okay.
But we're going to let this go. Yeah. So you always want to consider stifling Chrome Mox. So that's fine.
So he has 2 cards in hand, so he needs to use 1 to...
he needs mana and a...
Pact of
He
Negation.
needs a perfect hand on 6, so he doesn't have it. He doesn't have mana and a Pact, so we're fine.
Yeah, it seems unlikely.
And again, if they have it, like, whatever, it happens, and there's no card that was ever going to save you.
No.
Yep, Stifle.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And again, so this is just the bullshit.
Yeah.
Yep. No, don't concede. Don't concede.
Why?
I guess, never mind, it's fine. I was going to say, they could have Narcomoebas in hand, but their hand's empty. So, that's just an unbeatable hand, and there was never, ever a single card that was ever going to get you out of that without playing a shitty -1 sideboard side Grafdigger's Cage.
Grafdigger's Cage or 4 Ley Lines of the Void.
Right, yeah. And so, again, there's
no
reason to ever... And that's the thing about those cards, when people are like, oh, you need the Yard Hate, and it's just like, dude, we were never going to have that in our... It's just such a low yield endeavor to go for Yard Hate like that.
I think that deck is worse to play again. I mean, the play experience with Upsal spell.
I mean, they're going to get Pact of Negation banned is the main thing, right? Like, and that's just way down the line.
Mm-hmm.
But Pact of Negation is obviously the clearly not okay card that they're playing.
This hand is great if he doesn't play
this
Wastelands.
You keep this 100% of the time. You have a Stifle, right? Or you have a... This is fun.
No Stifles, though.
It's all good.
Yeah, alright.
Yep.
But we lead with the Volk.
And a Daze.
But we start with the Volk.
Yeah, I would.
And pray.
Yep.
But we can brainstorm in response.
You just cast a Brainstorm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's this.
Depths. It's Turbo Depths.
Okay. It's the rainbow one, right?
Correct, yes. This is Rainbow Depths.
So do we
It'll
bring...
be a tough game, but we have a Shark Typhoon in our hands, so we're doing pretty good. We don't like playing Mishra's Factory, but we do it anyways.
No Brainstorm.
We don't hit a second land source. No Brainstorm. No reason. Remember, they play discard, so Brainstorm is only there to stop their discard. Yeah, so play a Prismatic.
But they do have Stifles in this deck, right?
Sure. Yeah, we're not going to fetch into them. Just pass the turn. Just play patient.
This is the deck that Negator 77 is playing, right?
Yes.
He makes it look very nice.
Yeah, and this you're playing against Julian, the Elves guy.
Okay. So he's a good guy. Playing well.
Mm-hmm. Usually, yep.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of this is his forte, but...
Yeah, but he knows his way around a magic card anyway.
Yeah. And wow, he's out of lands completely. He's holding up Stifle, so don't you dare fetch.
Yeah. No, now it's his turn. Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't know if he's out of lands.
Yeah, he shouldn't be. I mean, his deck is 30 lands.
Yeah.
So this is fine. Again, could it be dredge? Potentially, but this looks a lot more to me. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You got a 1/1.
Is there a
Okay.
consideration?
They're holding up Stifle, and you know that. So there's no reason to play into it.
So is there a consideration to crack and
No,
daze?
you will never crack into a Stifle. You will never, ever.
No, but I mean we have protection with the daze.
No, we're not going back to the Stone Age.
Okay.
Nope. Not how we win. Alright, factory. And then here, I would probably call this bluff and play a standstill. Nope, this one.
Okay.
Now you got to show me 2 perfect lands in a row, and I still have blockers for days.
Yep. This is something else.
Yep. So yeah,
Elementals.
we're never rewarding them for playing Stifle. That's how you lose the game.
But this
That
is
has a
not
100%
turbo
block
depths,
rate.
right?
So you can go ahead on their end step and you can crack here
Mm-hmm.
because they can't stifle you under a standstill. And so this is how you beat stifles, yeah. So yep, grab your island.
But is this still turbo depths?
No, it doesn't look like it. So they're doing something degenerate. They're
Mm-hmm.
doing a 5-color something. So the question is what? But we don't much care because they have to play a card.
Yep.
So yeah, let's just draw.
Perfect.
Let's play a Wasteland and pass.
We don't go
No
after
Wasteland
the
deck,
cavern.
actually. Nope, no reason to. What did they put it on? Elemental?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're playing a Risen Reef combo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not wasting a cavern. You're allowed to have that. And we'll make a 2/2 on their end step.
Yep. He's cracking it. Collected company.
Again, that one is not uncounterable, so we are just going to go ahead and daze that one, and we'll hard cast the daze.
Using
Always hard cast.
which ones?
Always hard cast.
What do we use?
I don't care what you tap down. Yeah, just tap down one in a colorless. Yeah, but just don't alt cast. Alt cast is bad play at this point.
Yeah.
There we go. Got him there.
Elementals in Legacy.
Coco. This will be a Risen Reef. They're taking damage though. That's the important part.
Yeah. Wow.
Coco, excellent. Go ahead and hard cast daze again.
Yeah. Wow, he's getting really punished.
Yep. That's why we don't play Coco in Legacy.
Yeah.
And he's down to 1 tap, so we will actually consider a Wasteland.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this seems fine. Let's play a fetch land. And let's go ahead and grab our Volcanic. Oh, yeah.
And Wasteland his cavern?
Yeah, it's going to be a Wasteland on the Cavern. And we'll play a Delver. And I don't really think you need to crack in, but you may as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit them for 2. Let's get their life clocked.
Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna make a shark for 1 anyway. Okay, 1 mana gone.
Yeah.
No, it's back.
Okay.
Gone.
And they have to tap down there. Okay.
Lightning Skelemental.
But
That's us.
elemental. So what does that say? How does it read?
Says whenever trample and haste. Whenever lightning skelemental deals combat damage to a player, that player discards 2 cards, and at the beginning of the end step, sacrifice lightning skelemental. So basically,
Yeah. So they're doing that crap. So let's go ahead and cast a Brainstorm. And I want to find a better pitch card than either of these.
Yeah, a Stifle.
Stifle's a pretty good pitch card. Let's go ahead and pitch a Stifle. Put back a Mishra's Factory under a Vista.
Alright.
Yep. And again, we're fine just hitting for 1 here.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, crack your Vista. Get the Factory out of the deck. Or out of the top deck. Yep.
Crack for
Seems
1,
great.
make an elemental. Make a shark.
Yeah, we'll make a 3/3 shark.
Yeah.
And then we'll hard cast Shark Typhoon afterwards.
So he'll kill the... Alright, cool.
Yeah.
So he will get back the lightning skelemental, I think.
No, I don't think he can. I think it costs too much mana, right?
No. Because it
Okay.
only has toughness 1, but we'll make a shark. And we'll block the
Yeah,
thunder.
just block their 1/2. Yeah, make a 3/3 shark.
And we'll discard whatever we draw.
Hold up wait for the. Okay, I was gonna say wait for him to bring it back, but yeah, this is fine. Just do it. Okay, yeah, all this is fine.
So we block the Thunderkin Awakener.
Yeah, drop the 1/2, and just go ahead and discard everything but Standstill.
Okay, we drop the Shark Typhoon.
Yeah, we're gonna play a Standstill on him. Because again, they're losing on board convincingly.
Yeah. This is a modern deck.
Everything.
This is a deck you would play in modern, isn't it?
Yeah, this is one they were talking about with Callum. This is like an 80 card monstrosity, right? Oh no, it's still 60.
Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can flip it. Scroll of Fate, no.
No.
But that's a good draw, though.
Yeah, you can go ahead and cast a Scroll of Fate first.
Yeah.
And then Standstill him.
This seems dirty.
Yep, just bash him. And now they're trying to draw us into lightning bolts.
Yeah, he should concede now. I think it's over.
I would.
His only mana source does damage to him, and we have a pretty reasonable board.
And if you play Collected Company, yeah, that's fine. We'll draw 3 cards. Okay. And again, we'll put in something face down and we'll block that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put in we can put in a Standstill face down and block it.
Sure.
Yep. No. Yeah. That one down. Yeah,
Yep.
not the trampler. You're good. And now he's dead to Factory.
Yep. They hit pretty hard, these lightning skelementals, that's for sure.
Yeah, not nearly hard enough. But again, we're a bolt deck. We're just finding it forever.
Yep.
Yep, we'll reveal it. All right, animate your Factory, murder him.
Alright, cool.
Yep.
Okay, so what's good against this deck? The Ashok seems great.
Ashiok can be, but definitely you need a Engineered Explosives.
Yeah.
Yep, I would say that you almost certainly want a Braids.
Sure.
I think that you probably want Chandra Torch of Defiance.
And the Staticaster seems excellent as well.
Yeah, Staticaster seems phenomenal. And I don't think you actually need to nuke their graveyard over and over and over again.
Right.
I don't think that's the most important thing that we can be doing.
And Torpor could be good though.
board doesn't do a lot to them.
Well,
They're not
it
going to play a lot of
stops
ETBs.
the
They're playing ball lightning dot deck.
and Risen Reef.
No, they're not doing Risen Reef. I think what they're doing is a ball lightning times 8 deck. It's an 8-ball lightning deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just need to kill ball lightnings is the main thing.
So the days. So and so,
days
right?
is kind of it's like kind of okay-ish.
Yeah, but he's running the Cavern of Souls.
You still want Lavamancer. Lavamancer and Lightning Bolt are your best cards.
Mm-hmm.
Delver's a little questionable. We can probably trim one Delver. We can probably trim a Stifle. I doubt they're really playing fetch lands. And let's trim a second Stifle. Okay, so we got 2 cards left that we got to cut. Shark Typhoons are reasonable. Days can be trimmed. I still like True Name. Roll of Fate still kind of like. Dreadnought I still like because I'm fine saying that we can race you. So this is tough. Let's do a days. Yeah, 2 dazes. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll reassess on the play.
I mean, we're on the draw as well. I mean, they certainly is worse. This goes back.
It was so close.
Yeah.
So close. Yep, mulligan. You know what? That's 3 dreadnoughts. Let's mulligan. Alright, keep it. So Force of Will has to go away. We have to get rid of 1 more or 2 more?
1 more.
No, you need Scroll of Fate still. I think it's probably True Name. I think True Name is the guy that has to go here. Yep. Lovely Bird of Paradise, So we need a Lightning Bolt, but that's still fine. I'm happy with this. Pass turn. And I don't think that they're allowed to play Stifle with Collected Company, so we can just wait.
Yeah.
If they play a Skelemental here, we just go ahead and let it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Skelemental happens here, then we discard a Daze and a Wasteland.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this will be a Skelemental, and we'll play a Standstill on them to recoup our lost card advantage.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep, so that's the Skelemental. So yeah, I don't think that we're ever keeping Wasteland here. Yeah.
The Wasteland Days?
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. And then I would crack your fetch and grab a island.
Oops.
Yep, that's fine. They lose their guy, we'll Standstill them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Standstill for sure.
Red?
Yeah, Basic Mountain is what you need.
So we need a starting hand with a bolt, and then we're fine.
Yeah. Once you have a bolt, this deck is going to fail. They're going to cast a Coco on our end step.
No, they're doing something now. Unearth.
Sure. Okay, let's draw some cards.
Wow, the Static
that's
Caster.
fine. Let it hit. It's fine. It doesn't kill us.
So we get rid
Static
of.
Caster is how we win the game.
Yeah. So we get
So
rid of
this card is
the
Scroll of Fate
and Standstill.
I think 2 Scroll of Fates is what I get rid of.
Okay. We might die though. Yeah, we're dead. Oh well.
No, we're not dead. How are we dead? Stop. Don't. No. There will be no conceding.
But they're hitting us with 12.
No, they're not. Oh, they have 12?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was thinking, for whatever reason, cost them more mana. Okay, yeah, concede game's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ashiok's are looking a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, let's think about the 2 Ashioks and what comes out. Probably a Scroll of Fate and a Dreadnought. I think you still want that one.
Yeah.
I think this will be fine.
I think his graveyard is certainly an issue.
Yeah, and I think 2 days is a fine amount.
Yeah. All right, come
You need to not hold
on,
it
bolt.
at like 3 or 4, or whatever it was, or 5.
Oof.
I hate this hand. Keep it. Keep.
It has some really good stuff.
Yep. Has double force. We can get our hand size down.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go ahead and do a prismatic vista.
We probably might want to
Yeah,
brainstorm.
you can aggro crack. Yeah, you can crack for a blue source here. You could also wait. Either ways.
Wow.
Resolves. You don't play Hogak, that resolves.
Yeah.
So he's trying to like game people. Yeah, there's your 2 of those. Sure.
We don't brainstorm now, right?
No, you're trying to hit lands.
Oh, perfect.
There you go. That's great. Okay, so just go ahead and pass the turn. There's no 1 mana play you would ever make.
We're probably gonna force a unearth.
We'll see what they do. But yeah, we're just probably
Well,
actually going to abrade their guy. If they cast a guy with an unearth, we just abrade it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fine. That resolves. Okay, and just go ahead and abrade it.
Basic.
Yeah, grab a volcanic.
Volcanic.
They will never wasteland you.
So now we want to find another mana source and we're set.
That's really good. Yeah, let's go ahead and play that Grim Lavamancer and pass the turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this will kill every single ideation of Ball Lightning.
Yeah.
And iteration of Ball Lightning, rather.
Yeah. This seems like quite a silly deck. I mean, it's I'm sure it deals with a lot of opponents, but none with lightning bolts.
It's a meme deck. The problem is they're trying to play like tier 3 against Dreadnought, and
yeah.
In general, if you try to play tier 2 or lower against Dreadnought, you end up like your number comes up.
Mm-hmm.
We're just our combo is just a little bit too good for them to interact with.
Yeah. If the Lavamancer sticks, we are in the driver's seat.
Yeah, between Lavamancer and Staticaster, I don't think that there's a single thing their deck can do with X1s.
No. But they should probably be running bolts as well.
I mean, they will, but they can't beat a Force of Will. Like, they can cast 1 bolt here, we Force of Will it, and they can't play Force of Will themselves, so they lose.
Okay, so they get Awakener. We can't deal with that.
That's fine.
So they get a 1 hit in.
Yeah, that's fine. Again, it doesn't matter if they get 1 hit in, because that guy dies immediately.
Yeah.
And they can even make us discard, but it's like we're Force of Willing them. So pitch a Force of Will and a True Name.
Yeah.
And this is just food for Lavaman.
Yeah, exactly. Force of Will and True Name.
Yep. And they're down to 5 cards. Good for us.
Yeah, so 1 more land would be awesome.
Yeah. So we need to, I was going to say you need to brainstorm for a stifle, but play your Scrawling Tarn. And go ahead and kill their guy.
Really?
And make sure you can't be surgical. So you want to get rid of a Braid and I would say a Prismatic Vista.
Yeah.
Yep.
And ship
I
it.
think this is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all fine. Again, we should have brainstormed at the end step there just for mana efficiency. That might come back to bite us.
Yeah.
Because we might have hit a Wasteland for the cavern.
Yeah. On the other hand, we might use the Force of Will for the.
I think they're dead here, though. I think that they're so far out of mana. They're casting that on True Name. Force a will that. Pitch your brain. Go ahead and cast a Brainstorm first. Good. Okay. Let's go ahead and pitch a Delver of Secrets. So put back a Brainstorm under a Standstill.
Shall we draw the standstill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, Force a will, pitch Delver. And they're dead.
Yeah.
It's over.
So standstill?
Yep, stand still and hold up your fetch land. Hold up your fetch.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't mind drawing a Brainstorm off of a standstill. That's perfectly fine. Yep, just pass the turn.
So as long as they
And
don't...
they can no longer play their little spark caller guy. It's like, no. You play a 1/2, he dies immediately.
Yeah.
Yep, we're
No,
gonna.
I remember playing against this deck in Modern, and it was a thing for a little while, but that's fine.
Faithful Footing resolves. Yeah, let's go ahead and draw. So we'll draw our Brainstorm. That's fine. And I love me some Wasteland on the Cavern.
Yeah. But the best card is the Static Caster still, though.
Yes. Yeah, Static Caster just destroys Ball Lightning.
Yeah. We might not want to Wasteland directly, so we can keep up both the Lavamancer and the Static Caster, right?
I don't know. I think you absolutely have to Wasteland here. Reanimate. Go ahead and shock him in the face. Actually, go ahead and Brainstorm. Let me see. We're at 10. They're doing that. You can do that. Static Caster him. Yeah, so you do have to Brainstorm here. Grab a Volcanic Island.
Yeah.
And go ahead and Brainstorm. Oh, wait, stop. Don't, no. Shock them and get rid of True Name. Shock them and get rid of True Name.
Oh, nice.
So shock them. Yeah.
And whatever.
Yep, and standstill. Yeah, make sure they can't take a standstill.
Wow. Good catch.
Yeah, that's why we play.
Yeah.
That's why we play that. They don't get to play our creatures against us. That's excellent. All right, yeah, Wasteland them and pass the turn and take out the Cavern. Yeah.
That was on board. I should have seen that. Alright, so let's ship the turn. So now we have both Abrade and Grim Lavamancer up.
Yep.
Nudge them?
Yeah, I would shoot him. And get rid of your Force of Wills.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure they can't searchable force. I think that's pretty strong.
Mm-hmm.
And Lavamancer just going to eat him alive.
Okay. So,
Sure.
Well.
You killed Lavamancer.
yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, you're at 10.
So
All right,
factory.
factory time.
Yeah.
Factory pass.
So now we have this
We're
Static
just going
Caster.
to eat him alive with
Yeah.
a Static Caster or a Braid if they play their 1/2. No, they're dead. Just let it go.
Nice.
Nice.
So attack.
So this is Mishra's Factory. Has to be played.
Mm-hmm.
And you are not playing Scroll of Fate, I don't. I think the upside, yeah, there's no reason to play into Lightning Bolt. So just go ahead and pass the turn. And we'll do an in-step, a Static Caster, and then we'll do a Scroll of Fate.
Yeah. And if he kills the Static Caster, we still have that Braid for whatever.
Yeah. And so they should have to tap down here. They'll play a Skelemental.
Yeah. And the Static Caster is just gonna wreck him. Okay, so Staticaster?
Yep, yeah, Datacaster. No waste of Red Blast here.
Nope.
Nice.
So ship it?
Yeah, I think so. That's a really good one. Okay. And we could even wait here on the Scroll of Fate.
Yeah.
Because we don't really want to manifest a Brainstorm.
No.
So I think you can, honestly, you could probably hit him for 2 with the Factory. Just, yeah, Factory, Animate Factory.
Okay.
No, Factory, Animate Factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, smack him for 2.
He probably has a collected company in hand or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they can take 4. That's great. That's awesome. You could even brainstorm for a stifle, but there's no reason to. This is such critical damage.
Yeah, that sounds great.
This is critical damage. I mean, the amount of damage. Just going down to 5 against a bolt deck, you got it.
Yeah, that's fine. It's like an infect deck or something.
Yeah, that really doesn't win the game.
No.
We'll cycle for a 1/1 shark at the end step if they do nothing.
Yeah. Is he a streamer as well, Julian?
He does the Eternal Glory. Not Eternal Glory. He does
the other one.
Everyday Eternal podcast.
Yeah. So it might be a donation deck or something.
Yeah, he was talking about this with Callum, White Faces.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Callum was running an 80 card deck. He moved it down to 60, but
yeah,
there's no way out, and especially when you're like casting Berserk on a Factory against a burn deck, like that's not a winning play.
No, seems weak.
And then we had Grim Lavamancer to counter and reanimate. That was great.
Yeah. All right, on the play again. Great. So Stifle Island, please. Yes, that's perfect.
Hey, look at you. Skill in this game.
Yeah. The game won,
This
so
is
it's
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Island. Just get him.
Come on, fetch. Damn it.
Yeah, it's not Chalice.
No. Well, it's snow at least.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And we'll play a Scalding Tarn.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we probably crack it.
For a mountain?
Mountain. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to wait. We'll see if there is, though.
Well.
Yeah, we can wait. Yeah, let's go ahead and wait and see what they do.
Yeah.
Because they could still be on show and tell or something.
Yeah.
Probably not. Alright. I think we can dare them here.
Yeah.
Let's do an in-step brainstorm. Oh, nice.
Oh, this
They're
is
doing
better.
it. Outstanding. That resolves.
Yes.
Okay, stifle them. Yep.
Not brainstorm first?
Stifle, 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 stifle. Don't play into days.
Alright.
Force of will. Give it to me right now. Give me that force. Give me that tasty force. Oh, yes.
So we
Brainstorm lock.
We wait
Yep.
with the turn, right?
Yeah, we just, draw a card. Yep. Because they can't do anything about this.
So we
Oh,
brainstorm.
that's great. Yeah, let's do a basic island. Or basic mountain. And let's cast a Grim Lavamancer.
Before brainstorming.
Yep. We're not going to brainstorm yet. Because we don't know what we're up against.
I would have for sure brainstormed there.
No, there's one of the only ways they get back into the game is casting days.
Mm-hmm.
So you just like, no, this is okay.
So this should be Delver, right? Since they're playing preordained.
Delver or Show and Tell.
Mm-hmm.
Now Delver can't do anything to us as long as Lavamancer's in play. Okay, and so we just wait here. And they're too scared of Stifle, which is good because we get our free 2 damage in. And now they'll fetch. Okay, so just go ahead and pass the turn here. There's no reason to brainstorm. I mean, I guess you could technically, but then they would just fetch and they kill your Lava Man and you have to shock him. Yeah. And then you just get dazed, so there's no reason. We'll wait for their end step to cast a brainstorm.
Yeah. So now we're kind of priced into it, right?
Yeah, so I think brainstorm on the end step is fine. Actually, let's take a draw. Let's cancel. Let's take a draw. Nice. Okay, brainstorm. Sure. And we're doing this just to make sure that we hit a fetch limit.
His fetch just kind of suggests Show and Tell, right?
Yeah. He looks like Show and Tell quite a bit.
A Delver player wouldn't play Flooded Strands, I think.
No, they would to split because they play. I mean, a blue-red Delver wouldn't.
Damn it.
Interesting. Okay, so all this is fine. Let's put back 2 dreadnoughts. One dreadnought only.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Well, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and attack with Lava Man. See if they bring out a Baleful Strix typed card. No Ice Fang Quaddle. Good. So let's go ahead and play a Grim Lavamancer.
So we're kind of stuck.
For right now, but not necessarily forever.
Yeah. But if it's Show and Tell, our hand is not looking good.
Well, I mean, we can still beat a Gristlebrand because we have Shark Typhoon.
Yeah.
We can buy the time.
Well,
if they play Show and Tell here, we dump in a Standstill. So
we could dump in the Shark Typhoon.
It's tough. I think you have to dump in a Standstill. I think it has to be a Standstill.
Mm-hmm. You sure?
Yeah, I would dump in a Standstill.
Because we need the cards. Oh,
yeah.
He has Sneak Attack.
Okay, so yeah, he has to dump in an Emrakul here.
Then we're screwed.
No, not really. Yeah, Emrakul's bullshit. We all get it. And we can't draw 3 cards. 4. I would still play it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're not drawing lands for a few turns.
Again, we kept our Shark Typhoon, which is good.
Yeah.
It's fine. We have time. They have to show us more things. Yep. Pass through.
Yeah. I mean, we are 99% dead, but...
Sure. I mean, we just didn't draw force or anything.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like, it happened.
Yeah.
And we waited. Yeah. Okay, next game. Okay. So, things that we know.
So it's not Show and Tell.
Ashiok.
Yeah.
Can impress upon you how important that card is against shared summons.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Pyroblasts times 3. Things options, other things we can think about. I don't love Brazen. I kind of like Surgical. Surgical I like a lot. Okay, they're not going to play any of that on us. Torpor Orb doesn't help.
No.
Chandras don't help. So, we need to cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 cards. Daze is pretty terrible.
Even on the play.
Yep, I think even on the play it's pretty bad. We'll think if we want to cut anything else, but we still want Shark Typhoons. We like the Force of Wills. The true names are bad. Alright, are there 4 cuts that we would want? Like Lightning Bolt. Let's do Lightning Bolt times 2. Take those out. I still like kind of everything else. So it'd be 2 days back in on the play.
Abrades don't have any value.
I don't think that we're going to go after in a defense grid. I think that we let that happen.
Yeah.
I mean, you could try to play defense grid over bolts or abrade over bolts, but...
Do you think he's running the Arcanist?
I don't think that they play Arcanist. I still like Lightning Bolt because it's 1 mana.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is fine. I think this is a fine plan.
Yeah. All right. Oof.
Sure.
Good.
Keep. Yep. Aggro fetch and island. Get your second island on board. Yep.
What does the Ashiok do?
It stops them from doing like shared summons or fetch lands.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, it's totally fine. Okay. Yep, crack. Go ahead with your Scalding Tarn.
Sorry.
Tarn. Nope.
Sorry.
Grab a island.
So we could cycle the worst case scenario to find a Force of Will, but
if they play an Ancient Tomb, we're gonna actually try a Shark Typhoon on them.
yeah.
Okay, nice. They didn't do anything.
So we go for the Ashiok.
Yeah. Well, first you have to aggro fetch. That's the first thing. We have to see what we draw.
Nice.
Okay, that's pretty good.
So Scalding.
Yeah, let's play your Scalding Tarn.
Mm-hmm.
And crack your fetch. Grab a Volcanic. And I would not play Ashiok here because they think we're representing Stifle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're fine to pass turn.
Could they be running Dazes as well?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Yep, and they're still scared of our Stifle, so that's good.
So we'll just ship it.
Yep. And we'll just play another, probably a Volcanic or a Mishras. Mishras is probably fine. Let me double check here what we draw. Ooh, a Dreadnought. Yeah, I think Mishras is fine. Yeah, and they have 7 cards. We have to pass the turn here.
Yeah. So, do we do anything?
No, let it go. It's a tough game.
Yeah.
But basically what you're doing is you're waiting for Shark Typhoon, because you're saying that they're going to counter your Force of Will, pitching an Ashiok. This is fine. So Ashiok is the pitch card. Shark Typhoon is the card that you play in off of the show and tell, because you're saying it's going to resolve.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you play this hand, is you say show and tell will resolve, but I will have Shark Typhoon online.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're actually saying that I will Force a Will after the show and tell resolves.
Right.
So you're just saying that, yep, show and tell's good. So our best top deck here is a Scroll of Fate.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the card that can really win.
So just ship it.
Yep, that's fine. Wasteland is good.
Wow.
Oh, Scroll of Fate's excellent. Okay, alright, let's play a Volcanic. Alright, they can't counter it easily. Cast Scroll of Fate, leaving up your 2 Volcanics.
Sure.
And they have to Force of Will this.
And we'll just let it go.
Almost certainly. Spell Pierce. Nope. Brainstorm. Even better. And again, Scroll of Fate is all about getting 6 permanents on board. That's the main thing we're doing here, is trying not to get annihilated.
Yeah.
Without a Dreadnought on board.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, pass turn.
So above 15 life and more than 6 permanents.
Yep. That's really all you're going for. So they're still digging, so they're going to take 12 this turn. I don't think that they have it.
No.
Also, all their Volcanics are in play right now. So a sneak attack is the best thing that could happen to us. Sneak attack.
Yeah.
And at this point, they have 6 cards.
Yeah.
I think at this point, you can probably almost take it. I have to think about this, though. We have to do math, so we're going to think. If they attack us in the air, 22, we die. If we Force a Will, pitch an Ashiok, we're in trouble. A little bit. We go down to 16. We go down to 1. And we can't cast the Sharp Typhoon.
No.
So the main thing is, do they have a Simian Spirit Guide? That's the math that we're doing is, do they have Simian Spirit Guide or Lotus Petal?
Yeah. And let's say we let it resolve.
I think Force of Will here is okay. Force of Will, pitch Ashiok makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Easy
Nice.
game.
Make a Dreadnought, manifest it.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we'll hit him for 14. Yeah, and I would, pay your mana.
All right.
Yep, Animate Factory. And hit him for 14.
We'll save the bolt.
Yeah, wait for their upkeep. Yeah, do an upkeep bolt on him.
Play the land.
Yes, I would play land because you're playing permanents. Yep, they're dead.
All right.
And that is the price.
So
That is the price of not willing scroll.
we didn't see a lot. We saw the same sneak attack. So
Yeah, I mean, you know what their deck is. That's the thing. You know that their deck is Sneak and Show.
yeah. So I mean they're probably playing red, but we don't know anything about artifacts or anything. So the only thing that could be considered.
Brazen Borrower was probably fine over a days.
Yeah.
The only other thing you think about is Alpine Moon, and you go Alpine Moon on a Beseiju, but it's really not great. I think that's pretty high variance. I don't really think we need to play that game.
No.
So I think this is fine.
Yeah. It's a bit of a toss-up. The game.
Oh yeah.
Force
I
of
love
Will,
this hand.
Days.
Love this hand.
Yeah.
Easiest volcanic island.
Yeah. Sure.
Wow, that's desperate.
Yeah, that's really bad. You never play a volcanic turn 1, do you? I mean,
Well,
it's...
it's bad that they brainstormed before our end step.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a volcanic, and it's you do want to. Yeah, I think without another blue card, you have to play Grim Lavamancer.
Yeah.
Maybe there's an argument to wait, but I don't think so.
No. We need to get some sort of...
Well, it's mostly about getting six cards on board.
Yeah.
Or
Sure.
7, really. Sure. Resolves. So they can't show and tell us this turn. So any blue card is the best top deck.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not
Not
bad.
bad. That's not bad at all. So you need to play a Prismatic Vista to play around Blood Moon. And you need to pass the... let me see. I think you can probably attack here. I would probably attack for 1.
Yeah. Get him down towards 12.
Yeah, and I think this is fine.
No land. Fetch?
Good. Thinning your deck away from lands is... I would not do that because you have a reason to keep it up for a brainstorm.
Yeah.
Nice, that's very good. Play a factory. And let's go ahead and attack them for 1.
No Scroll of Fate, yeah?
No Scroll of Fate. Scroll of Fate is what we dump in off of Force of Will that fails.
Yeah.
Or off of a Show and Tell. So that's our plan, is that they cast Show and Tell, we daze it, we force it, it resolves, we dump in a Scroll of Fate, we dump in a Dreadnought, we flip it, we kill them.
Alright. Sure.
That's the win con. Yeah, the win con is that they have everything.
Yeah.
And they dump in a Crystal Brand.
Okay, here we go. No. Okay.
Fine.
Shift
Yep,
to
let
turn.
it go. Nice. I love Wasteland. Love me some Wasteland on an ancient city.
Yeah, the City of Traders, yeah?
Yep. Just keep them playing into days, and I would still attack them for 1.
Yeah.
And they can't take too many more hits like this.
No.
So we think now about Stifle. Hopefully they let us draw another blue card, so we don't have to pitch a Stifle. Look good.
Yeah.
That's
Perfect.
decent.
You keep attacking.
So, yeah, keep attacking. Okay, good. We got him down to 1 Gristlebrand draw.
That's how we count them. Yeah.
Yeah, that is how you count.
No consideration of cycling this, right?
Actually, yes. Make a shark. Make a shark.
Yeah. Island?
Yep. Yeah. Yes. Island is fine. Yeah, a 1/1 shark is perfectly acceptable. Because they still can't cast a Through the Breach here. It wouldn't matter if they did.
No, because it will be exiled in our...
Yeah.
Come on, land. Yes.
There we go. Nice, and you got the best kind of land. Okay. So play your mountain. Yep, and now I have to do some math. They've got these things. We have a Pyroblast, that. I think we're good. Just attack them for 2. Leave up your factor. Yeah, so just your dudes.
Yep.
And now they only have 1 Gristle draw, and they have to fight for the Stifle. dazes are dead, but ours are still live.
Mm-hmm.
That resolves so fast.
This matchup is really complicated.
You're counting their mana, is what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
We're not playing our deck, we're playing.
So we can't do anything at the end. So we could rainstorm.
No. There's, let's see. Inset Brainstorm draws out a Red Blast. It's probably fine. Yeah, it's probably fine. Cast. Yeah, that's great. Let's put a Dreadnought under an island. Yeah, so play your island. And now we have to do some math. Because we might want to attack with Factory here and leave up our Grim Lavamancer.
Mm-hmm.
They have 7 cards in hand. We could also cast a Scroll of Fate, but that doesn't really accomplish too much. Especially since we're doing that. We're holding up mana.
That makes us susceptible to daze.
1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gets him down to 8.
So 3-turn clock.
And we have 7 cards in hand.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of those weird spots where I think that we are allowed to animate Factory with the island. Yeah. And I would attack with everything but the Grim Lavamancer.
Yeah.
Yep, I would attack for 3. This puts them down at 10, which they're getting out of rain.
So he's at a virtual 8 since he has 2 fetches. So we have him dead in 2 turns.
Correct, yeah. And this is the point where Grim Lavamancer turns on. Because this is their last turn, really, to go for it. That's fine. We're not stifling fetches.
We could stifle the Grizzlebrand or the sneak attack, or...
I would try and stifle that, or I would try and stifle a show and tell. They have 7 in hand.
Yeah.
I'm not willing to fight over that, I don't think, at 19 cards in hand. So I would go ahead and let that resolve and drop in a Scroll of Fate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's fine. Yeah, they're allowed to have a Gristle. Yeah, Gristle doesn't do anything here.
No.
Instep, make a Dreadnought. Yeah, they're dead. They're dead to Dreadnought. And this is the thing where so many decks fail in Legacy, is they fail to let Show and Tell resolve. I don't understand why they don't play a game.
Do we flip
and don't
it?
flip it. No flip. Just shock them. Just shock them. And go ahead and get rid of anything you have doubles of. Yeah, go ahead and get rid of your spells.
Yeah.
Yep, and they're dead. Yeah, Gristle doesn't do it. He's too small. Just attack with the Dreadnought. Your move, opponent. Excellent. Flip it with your Factory.
Yeah.
Yep, and they still can't draw cards, so they're still dead. Yep, all this is fine. And just, I think you just passed the turn here.
Yeah.
And they're down 2 cards.
Yeah. For nothing. They actually helped us cast that Scroll of Fate.
Yep. Yeah, and they just made it uncounterable. Yep, and they're dead. And that's
So,
how you play against this deck. You just let show and tell resolve, which is the best strategy at all times.
Talk me through that line of letting the show and tell resolve. What was your thinking?
Yeah. Again, most people in Legacy, like, they're all in on countering show and tell.
Mm-hmm.
But you just don't care in our deck because we have too many permanents. So if they attack with Emrakul,
yeah,
then they lose.
Mm-hmm.
If they have a Gristlebrand, they still lose the Gristlebrand. I know exactly what's in their deck.
Because
there's nothing they can do against a resolved Scroll of Fate.
But if they would, yeah, right. Because then we would have this amount of permanence. What would we save if we if the yeah, because the Emrakul would not attack us, right?
Yeah, it wouldn't be able to, like, because we have over 15. So the moment Emrakul attacks, they're dead. And that's the thing, is you get to a certain point of permanence on board, and suddenly it's like, nope, Scroll of Fate says you lose.
Right, because we are now at 3, 6, 9 permanents, and then we would have 10 and possibly 11 permanents. Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
And so you're just constantly doing the Annihilator math.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, once you get.
But you said something about you're counting their mana, and what do you mean by that?
Yeah, you're counting their mana, and you're just making sure that they can't trade. So, like, that's the thing, right? They have to pony up 3 mana for a show and tell.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like, okay, I understand that your hand is Force of Wills and it's red cards,
mm-hmm.
like Pyroblast.
Yeah.
But if I don't play anything and I let this resolve,
yeah,
none of those cards answer a Scroll of Fate in play and a Dreadnought.
Right.
So, I'm just going to let that go.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have those cards in hand, they just don't do anything.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. That's the beauty of the Scroll of Fate. It just dodges so much removal.
Yeah, and if it was instead of a Scroll of Fate, if it was a Sharp Typhoon, you're just like, okay, even if they play an Omniscience off their show and tell, and they play an Emrakul, if I double force, I make 2 Sharks, and there's nothing they can do about it. And then I have 10 power of flyers. So if they attack, I sack my lands, I survive, and I hit it with 10 power of flyers.
Yeah.
And so you just make the game worse for them as it goes along.
So it's better for us with show and tell than sneak attack. Sneak attack is we would have to fight over
because we oftentimes will, like, really do the math on, do we even care?
Yeah. So they hit us for 15 and sack 6 permanents, but we kill them on the crackback.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, right? Is they attack us, they try to annihilate, but we still just, like, cast a stifle, and we're like, I don't know. You played an Emrakul.
Mm-hmm.
Show me some blue cards.
Right.
And we can fight over the annihilate.
Yeah.
Just to waste their time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It will be a 2. Well, not a 2 for 1 because we're sacking 6 things, but still something to empty their hand, because they need to have show and tell plus a monster, and that means the rest of their hand. It's not all gonna be counter spells and monsters, more combo pieces or whatever.
Yeah. And that's, like, the main thing. As long as you don't mess up on your mana with the Mishra's Factories attacks,
mm-hmm.
as long as you pick the right time to attack, you're going to be okay, because they can never daze you.
Right. Sure.
And then you saw that with that one attack where it's like, yeah, we got you down to the point where you can't actually draw with Gristlebrand anymore.
Yeah. So it's just a 7/7 that actually does not keep you alive. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, well, that's experience for you. I would have countered the show and tell, that's for sure. All right, so let's make this a 4-1, yeah? It's a lot of 3-2s. So, stifle. No.
All right, let's mulligan.
Yeah.
Man, we've had terrible mulligan luck. Oh, jeez. Mulligan again, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn it.
And we can't mull down anymore, so let's keep. Yeah, we're not mulling to 4 ever.
Right.
So our worst cards are Force of Will and Scroll of Fate and a Dreadnought. But let's get rid of a Dreadnought before a Scroll of Fate. So cancel. And get rid of a Dreadnought. And get rid of a Scroll of Fate or a Force of Will. Let's get rid of a Scroll of Fate. Let's gamble. Hopefully we're on the draw.
We're on the play.
It's unfortunate. Oh well, we'll play a Wasteland.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, we're just never going to mulligan to 4.
No.
There's no point.
I mean, if they have a fast start, we'll just concede and they don't know what we're playing.
Yep. So they're playing Snow, so this will be an impossible match.
Yeah. We'll just draw and see. Yeah, alright. Let's concede.
Yep, pass turn. No. Keep playing. Make them show you what they're on. It's not your job to show them what you're on. It's their job to show us what they are on.
Yeah. So this looks like, well, we don't know. But snow covered.
It's either Doomsday or it's Show and Tell, right? If they haven't played an Astrolabe yet, like it looks combo to me. But we just keep playing.
But it could be the basic Uro pile as well, or Delver or whatever.
Oh, it could be, sure.
Okay.
No, Pyromancer. Go ahead and Force a Will him. Nope.
Oh, sorry.
Nope. Okay.
I just...
All good. Yeah, play Wasteland.
Yeah.
Yeah, pass turn.
And they'll have no idea what we're
So
on.
this is a really crappy version of Blue Red Delver that's playing a card that has no business being in Legacy anymore.
Yeah.
Sure. Alright, that's a good one. Let's go ahead and play it out, but don't do anything. Yep. Sure. And we'll wait for their end step, and we'll bolt the young Pyromancer if they don't do anything else.
Yeah.
So they're Blue-Red Delver. That's good information to know.
Of course. So, do we fetch a Volk?
I think so. I think at this point in the game, you basically say that the Wasteland will kill you anyways, so yeah. This is all fine. Yeah, go ahead and grab a Volk and start bolting their Pyromancers. And they play Stifle. Nice. Okay. Force of Will, pitch a Brainstorm. So, yeah, in the future, I guess, crack fetch in response to Pyromancer, and they don't get 2 tokens. Okay, cool. So they're trying to play a mirror match, so that's good. So we know what we need to know.
Mm-hmm.
And next game. Yep.
Well, I mean, we
the
multiply
worst part
with
of the
a really crappy hand.
for us.
Yeah.
So you need, is it Staticaster? You need Engineered Explosives.
Yeah.
I would say you need Super Chandra. And you need 3 Red Blasts.
Braids?
We'll think about them.
Mm. So that's 6.
Okay.
Possibly.
So,
7
cards
cards.
that we want out. 2 Dreadnoughts. Let's go ahead and get rid of Delver. We still want Daze on the play. Let's get rid of a Scroll of Fate. Yeah, that's fine to get rid of. 4. And how many more do we need? 3 more?
3 more, yeah.
Okay. So we still love Lightning Bolt. We love Grim Lavamancer. Stifle's great. Delver is fine-ish.
You never bore out the Force of Wills because of the standstills.
Pretty much, yeah. It's very rare that you'll ever board out a Force of Will.
Yeah.
Especially against Stifle,
Mm-hmm.
because you just need to be able to get your lands in play. I think another Delver is probably fine to take out. 62.
Mm-hmm.
True name, he's really good, is the problem.
Yeah.
Let's take out an Abrade. Let's do 1 Abrade. So we need 1 cut. Shark type
I only brought in 1 Abrade, so...
Okay.
Yeah, there's still one here. So we still have 2 cuts.
I don't think there's really artifact they can play that we care about. I just don't think that they're going to get us on a Winter Orb with days in our deck.
Right.
Let's cut a days. Let's trim 1 days.
Okay.
And I think, as I'm looking at this, I think I'm liking what I'm seeing. So yeah, let's just play this.
Yep.
This will be fine.
Yes, please. Better hand.
Hey, look at that.
Nice hand.
Yeah, let's play an island.
So we have standstill with days up.
Yep. And we can even, actually, we can play a fetch land. Let's do the fetch land. Let's thin our deck.
Fetch it.
Yeah, immediate basic island.
Yeah. Seems better against the stifle deck.
Yeah.
He doesn't
punish him for playing it.
They don't know that we are playing stifles yet.
Yep. They don't understand that they are
in the mirror
playing at standstill.
Well, our hand was kinda crappy.
Well, I mean, we just couldn't hit a land in the first 21.
We have had some really bad starting hands. A lot of mulligans, a lot of non-landers.
Yeah, which is, again, it's the odds are against them. The odds that they have better mana than us is lower because we have a better mana base. Yep, stifle them. Just waste their everything.
Yep.
Yep, and they're dead. They just lost.
So,
okay.
Stand still?
I don't even think you stand still in here. Let's see. Actually, yes, we do. We do stand still. Yep. We have 3 lands. We'll play a standstill.
We have 4 lands even.
Yep. And we can just daze them.
Yep.
For free. We'll take your Force of Will, opponent. Or your Force of Negation. Nice.
They're just screwed.
I think you play a basic island first.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, play that Scalded.
Crack it?
No, not till their end step. I'll wait for their end step to crack the Scalded Tarn and we'll grab another island.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to outplay us on lands, but that's not going to work. Yeah, so go ahead and grab an island. And let's go ahead and play a Wasteland and hit their Volcanic. Keep them playing into days. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, lands are by far the best top deck. This is great.
Nice Wasteland.
Sure. And honestly here, we're probably going to waste their Wasteland.
Yeah.
Just to force them to play into days. Yep.
Well, they're drawing.
Yeah, nice. You're outdrawing. You're drawing equal with a 21 land deck. It's impressive.
All right.
Well, last we have a factory.
Yeah.
Yep. Factory it up. You won't give us cards, opponent. You will give us so many cards.
Yeah, they can't. It's funny how they think they can
wait this out.
Yeah. I mean, it's depending on the draw, of course, but on average, we should be way better set up than they are.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they have to do this for us. Yep, that's fine. Cool. Yeah, that resolves. Your next spell doesn't. And we'll probably play a Scroll of Fate on our turn.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Even better. Just play a land.
Yeah.
And go ahead and Pyroblast their Delver. This one. Nice. Let's play a Delver and pass the turn. nice.
So we don't
And they'll
crack.
chain lightning us.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that resolves. You got it.
So why didn't we play the true name?
Because they have Red Blast up, and there's no point to let them trade 3 to 1.
Yeah.
Again, they're behind.
Yeah.
So the only way that they can catch up is if we waste mana.
Yeah.
And we have days. So it's like, no. You go ahead and play, and then we'll cast a true name.
Mm-hmm.
You die. Let's see here. We could double daze that if we really wanted to, but there's no point. I'd let it resolve.
Yep.
Yep, that's fine. We're ahead on life. Yep, that's still fine. And they'll play another 2 mana spell here.
Nope.
Alright, go ahead and crack your fetch land on their end step. And they can no longer stifle us. But they have to. Oh, nice. Yes, let's get that out of our deck. Sweet. Let's draw a blue card.
Force of Will. Yes, please.
Yeah, let's reveal that. Yeah, that's a good blue card. Let's go ahead and let's play a True Name Nemesis.
Using
Everything but the... Leave as much blue mana up as you can.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
We're not gonna attack
Yeah,
with
you can leave up Mountain, that's fine.
Yeah.
I like this a lot. And this will get out their Force of Will and all that stuff. Okay, it's fine. So go ahead and daze their Pyroblast, hard casting it. Hard, yeah. Yep. This one. Take a damage. Yeah. I take a damage. Yeah.
Perfect.
Go. Go. And then we'll daze an island back to our hand on the second one. Yeah, there we go. How about this one? Oof, tapped out. Let's take him down to 12.
Yeah.
And now they're dead. They can't deal with the true name.
Yeah.
They'll never be able to attack into this. They're dead. And we're still playing through a daze.
Yeah.
Sure. You got it. Sure. We'll just play a Scroll of Fate, and that will take them so far off of relevancy.
Yeah.
They still can't attack us this turn. Fine. That's fine. That doesn't do anything. Not yet. So we'll just hold back with the true name.
Mm-hmm.
No again, if they ever attack, they start losing a lot of shit. Oh, that's real good. That's real fucking good. Okay.
We need a red
So we
mana.
just need one more land. So let's cast a Scroll of Fate. And leave up your factory. Yeah, this one. Nice. Alright, pass turn.
Yeah, they can't really attack. I mean, not profitably. And
at this point, we're just going to manifest Force of Wills, because that's all they can do is Red Blast.
Yeah.
So we're just going to manifest every Force of Will we have.
Yeah.
Sure.
That Chandra is gonna be.
And then we're just going to -1 the Chandra.
But
or minus 2 it or whatever, and we're just going to wipe their entire board.
No, they're elementals.
Ah, okay. So we just +1 the Chandra then.
Yeah.
We could even just -1. But I think a +2 makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. We might want to kill the Pyromancer. I mean, it's making a lot of tokens.
They play Stifle is the thing. So they'll have a Stifle for your first activation.
Mm-hmm.
So what you want to do is you want a +2 to gain 2 loyalty.
Yeah.
Wastes their time. And again, attacking here is a losing proposition for them.
Yeah, well, I mean,
because Force of Will is going to shred their hand.
We have 3 blockers.
Yep.
So
yep, let them cast their thing. Just wait and let them cast their thing.
Yeah.
And then we'll just manifest a Force of Will, and we'll animate a factory. Yeah, we will animate a factory.
And animate a Force of Will, yeah?
Yeah, animate Force of Will, yeah. Chandra stays in hand because Chandra is super important as a +2 engine.
Mm-hmm.
She just buys too much life for them to deal with.
So, manifest.
Yep. They'll waste a Stifle here, which is even better for us.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Yeah, waste your Stifle. Just discard it. Nice. Force of Will.
And animate.
Yep. Yeah, go ahead and animate. Yeah, leave up your red. So let's block tokens and an Arcanist with the 3/1.
Sure.
Yeah, you got it, man. You're rocking it. You kill our factory.
Mm.
Nice. Nice. We're at 17, and you just lost your 2/2. And you just lost 2 1/1s.
Yeah, that doesn't
And
seem
we're
like
at 15. We're just under so much pressure.
This seems like a losing proposition. If we ever find a Staticaster, they are super dead.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's real good. Yep. Okay, let's just pass the turn.
Yeah. They probably can't deal
Yeah,
with
and
the Dreadnought.
Staticaster would have come in off the Scroll of Fate. And you just be like, okay, flip it, bang.
Yeah.
Dead. Oh my goodness, they have a true name. What are we going to do? Maybe we'll trample him for 12.
Yeah. Seems fair.
So good. So good. Wow. Unfortunately, they're playing a mirror match, and we're the better mirror. They're a budget deck, which was what they don't know. Oh, God, they're so fucking dead. This will be the mother of all chump blocks right here.
Yeah.
They just punted everything away.
Please attack.
Yep. It doesn't even matter. You're already dead.
Yeah. So.
Yep. Just manifest a Dreadnought.
Yeah. And not even
Don't even flip it. Don't even flip it.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's eat 3 guys. Opponent, you just don't understand that we just have 15 trample damage coming for you. You don't understand.
Alright, so attack with...
And True Name and Dreadnought.
Yeah.
Send them in, yep.
Bye-bye.
Yep, nice game. Just throw everything in front of the Dreadnought. Lose it all. Pay all the taxes. Nice, you're taking 11? Oh, man. Pay 1. Nice card. Unfortunately, you're not a True Name user.
Yeah.
You're a faker. Fakers die.
Wow. Their deck seems quite terrible.
Never ever want to play a budget deck against Dreadnought.
No.
That's a huge mistake.
Alright, so what changes do we want to make on the draw? The daces, do they come out?
No, I think, let's see. What else do we have that we can bring in for days?
Braids
That's the question. Right?
are not terrible.
I think a braid over days. They play a lot of 2-drops though, and the True Names.
Yeah.
So I think the dazes are still fine.
Mm-hmm.
If we're thinking about that, I
Yeah.
don't know that. I don't know how much we have to really change.
Ship it?
I think so. Yeah, I don't know how much they can do against us.
We could do 1 days
Yeah,
for
I
one
think you're
upgrade.
fine. Because again, they're playing Stifle.
All right.
That means that you do want to play days to make sure you get your stuff going.
Yeah. Sure.
Try this is fine.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, seems fair, right?
Yeah, seems great.
Well, great is probably a strong sentiment, but
Nice,
sure.
we're leaving it up. So let's go ahead and sinkhole them and play a Scalded Tarn. Yep, no reason to crack it. You're just leaving it there to make sure they leave up Stifle.
Yeah. Then they can't use their mana.
Yep.
All right, they do.
Okay, yep. Go ahead and crack. Grab your basic mountain.
Yep.
They're dead. And we just wait. And we need to draw a blue card. That's pretty important. Oh, okay. So we drew that. Let's play the island. Yep. And let's go ahead and bolt it. Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Yeah. A blue card would be great. All right, Wasteland's not too bad. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's not fast enough. Do we play it?
Sorry, I'm going over some stuff. So that's a true name. You don't have that. You can't play it for 3 mana. They have a Wasteland. You have to play an island. That's the #1 play.
Yeah.
And I think that you probably have to wait. I think you have to wait. You
Yeah.
can't play into days.
Sure. And next turn we probably want to play the Wasteland and keep that up to pay for the days.
Yeah, we're using our lands as mana. And again, we got pretty good amounts of time.
Yeah. So the Wasteland?
Yeah, Wasteland's the best play. And at this point, you do need to deploy the Scroll of Fate.
Yeah. Using...
And I would leave up Wasteland.
You're gonna force it, or...
Yeah, you have to force back.
So, yeah.
Go ahead and float a mana.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and daze it, opponent.
Sure.
Nice, pay a mana. Yep. So they just lost 2 cards. And force a will their days, pitching days.
All right. Well, that's not bad. Oh, look at that.
Nice. So we got him out of there. We got him out of everything. So that's 3 days out of the way. So they're done with days for the rest of the game.
And I think 2 of his cards are lands, right?
Yep. 2 of his cards are land. So he has to race us. It's going to be pretty difficult. But we do get a factory. And we have an engineered explosives that we're going to pop immediately to kill that.
Yeah.
So it'll be factory, we'll play a red and a blue, and then we'll pay 2 to crack. But
Yeah.
make sure you get the sunburst correct.
Yeah. Crack it immediately, right?
Yep. There's no reason to wait. Because he's tapped out of Stifle. Do you have a 4th days in your hand? So we need to hit well. here, but it's
Yeah.
not unreasonable. The idea that we would.
So we have 4 turns.
Yep. Plus or minus the amount of bolts they draw.
Mm-hmm. Have you heard of the card illusionary mask? Hmm?
Yes.
Yes.
Just tell them that Fox owns 5 betas, 1 is ranked, and 3 alphas, and 2 unlimiteds.
5 betas, 1.
Yep.
5 betas and 1.
1 is graded.
1 is graded. And
8.5. Yeah, tell them 1 is graded 8.5.
8.5.
3 alphas in near mint condition.
Alphas in 3 mint condition.
And 2 unlimited.
And 2 unlimited. Alright. Things are not looking great.
I know, but we're looking okay, is the thing. I mean, the true name is frustrating, but there's not much we can do about it.
We don't have an answer for it, right?
Not right now, but we potentially could get some stuff going. And having a factory up is actually a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
But again, that's the thing. Like, yeah, they got the drop on us. Congratulations. But we're still the better true name deck. That's a good one.
Yeah. He says, he asked who's Fox, and I said my co-pilot, and he said I always wanted to buy up that card and build a deck around it and raise the price. My own GameStop stock. That is
a pretty
funny.
good one. Illusionary Mask has gone up about $20. That's just the unlimited. The alphas debate has float around anywhere to 300 to 500.
Really?
Okay.
Wow. When did you start
Yeah,
playing?
They're going up. So like, right now is probably like the best time to buy beta because alphas unlimiteds they've gone up, and people are just buying cheapies.
Yeah.
And so alpha at 200, it's a $50 card on unlimited. The white border, they're trash.
Block it?
But if you can ever find like an illusionary mask alpha beta for 300,
Yeah.
in good condition, that's a decent buy.
Should we block the Pyromancer?
Yes, I would 100% animate and block the Pyromancer.
I mean, his attack suggests that we're gonna lose it, but I guess it is what it is.
If he does that, then we don't take a bolt to the face.
Wow, smash to smithereens? Jeez.
That's fine. Let it go. Yep. So we're down. It's unfortunate, but
Yeah, we're down to 1.
yeah. It's we just need to draw a red blast. If we ever draw a red blast or a daze for that true name, they lose the game.
Yeah.
And I would even argue that if we there it is, yeah. So
So he thought the deck is cool and it could fit in the. He thought that that card could fit into a shell like this.
no, because Scroll of Fate is a better card.
Fate is a better card.
Say no sorcery speed.
Yeah. Alright, GG's opponent.
Yep. So again, a triple daze hand.
Yeah.
We never drew our red blast or a daze to stop them.
Yeah, this deck seems like it's crap though.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, right? You're trying to play a mirror match against a deck that can just murder you.
Yeah. So, I mean, what slots would you suggest in the main deck are flex slots? Are there any? The true name and Nemesis, I would say.
Oko is banned.
Mm-hmm.
If Oko is banned, you have a chance to cut Daze, all 4 of them.
Yeah.
But Daze is the card that holds you back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only flex slot.
Yeah.
But as long as Rub Delver has Oko, you don't get to cut Daze.
Right. But the true names, could they be each interchanged for something else?
No, we're the best true name deck in the format.
Okay.
it's just a little bit too good in our deck versus anything else.
Right. So you wouldn't, unless something gets banned, you wouldn't switch anything.
The only thing I would do is think about playing. I'd probably put them in the sideboard, but it would be two of the. And you should check how much they cost online of the Mythic Reflection or Mystic Reflection, whatever it's called.
Oh, the new card, yeah.
Yeah, and that card is way better than Brazen Borrower.
Right.
And yeah, I would probably start out by testing it over Brazen Borrower and Alpine Moon.
Mm-hmm. So two of them.
Yeah, because that card is just nuts against depths.
Yeah. We didn't really see the power of Ashiok this league, but and there were actually, we only brought it in one matchup, I think, or two maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a consideration as well.
I think Ashiok ×2 is the right amount.
Mm-hmm.
And again, unless Oko gets banned, because the moment Oko gets banned,
yeah,
people will very quickly start realizing that Astrolabe cannot kill Planeswalkers. So if your deck is full of 4 Brainstorms and 4 Ponder and 4 Astrolabes and 4 Dreadhordes,
yeah,
what that means is that that's 16 slots and you are losing decisively
yeah,
to Liliana the Last Hope upticking on your Dreadhorde.
mm-hmm,
And once people realize that,
yeah,
that's the moment that they can't play Astrolabes, which means that they can't really justify playing Veil, and they can no longer mana fix an Uro, and they have to change their colors. And the moment that happens, that realization that Oko was the big domino holding up everything else,
yeah,
that's when you can start cutting an Ashiok.
right. And do you think Jace will be back in the mix when Oko leaves?
People are going to try and play Jace.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem, right? Is if you ban Oko, you fix the main problem in Legacy.
Yeah.
But you never actually addressed the problems that came right before Oko,
Mm-hmm.
which was, if you look past Luris and Rin and Breach,
Yeah.
the main problems in Legacy were Hymn to Torak with Snapcaster Mage
Yeah.
and Counterbalance.
Right.
And that's immediate. So the moment Oko gets banned, people are going to run to Counterbalance, they're going to run to Hymn to Torak, and they're going to run to Echo of Eons.
But I mean, Counterbalance, wasn't that fixed by banning top?
Oh, no, of course not, because Counterbalance, the thing about Counterbalance is it's 2 blue mana, counter every spell in your deck for the rest of the game. That's
right.
the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no ban other than Counterbalance that you can make that would change the ceiling. That's the problem with the card. It was never the right ban.
Right.
And if you really wanted to fix Legacy, it's ban Oko, ban Counterbalance, ban Hymn to Torak, unban Deathrite, which holds down Uro, which holds down Dreadhorde,
Yeah.
unban Sensei's Divining Top,
Mm-hmm.
unban Luris. And suddenly it's like, okay, powerful cards, balanced format.
Unban Luris, but keep the new companion rule.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know?
But they banned top because it also was obnoxious for gameplay reasons. It took a lot of time to.
I mean, that's the question though: is what kind of player was spinning top multiple times per turn?
Yeah.
And the answer is it was only ever a Counterbalance player.
Right.
If Doomsday had it, 1 spin. Nickfit had it, 1
Mm-hmm.
spin per turn.
Nickfit isn't a very good deck though.
Right, but they played it. Doomsday played it. Painter played it.
Mm-hmm.
But every deck that you could name that played top only had to use it once during their turn.
Yeah.
Or on their opponent's end step.
Yeah. Fine.
Counterbalance is the only card that tells you to spin it as many times as you can.
Yeah. Sure. All right. So, but do you think they're gonna do anything about the format? I mean,
I think Oko has weeks to live.
Really?
I don't think that's a card that honestly should have been banned a couple months ago.
Yeah.
I didn't think that he was going to survive past 2 ban cycles, but somehow he did.
Yeah.
But Oko is so clearly the ban.
And the thing about Oko is, I really like the card, but the stats are just off. I mean, they should have. I mean, if they made make a elk -2 instead, the card would have been
like
fine.
The way that you know that you've designed a bad planeswalker,
Yeah.
if you could take the ultimate and put it on a plus ability,
Yeah.
and swap the plus ability to the ultimate to the -5, the moment that you can do that and the card gets better for the format, that's how you know you've not designed a card correctly.
Yeah.
Because if Oko is -5, make a food,
Yeah.
and +2, swap control, no one would care.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean
same thing with the +1 ability. Right?
I mean
they make Oko even worse.
Yeah,
It's just like, I don't know how that one slips through development.
No, that's so silly. I mean, I think the card is sweet. It's just that they made all the stats wrong, and I think it could have been a sweet planeswalker, but they just put all the stats so very powerful that it's just crazy.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing about Oko. It only has 2 modes, +2 and +1.
Yeah, and I mean that's and it starts at 4, and it's it's just silly.
Yeah. So immediately, no red card except for Pyroblast can kill it.
Yeah, and I mean, to be
Sinkhole,
honest,
that's what I don't understand. Why would you print a card like Magmatic Sinkhole, and then like every planeswalker they print afterwards, gets to 6 loyalty?
Right.
It's just like, what was the point of printing Magmatic Sinkhole?
Right. No, but I mean, there are a lot of problematic cards. To be honest, there are a lot of problematic cards in Legacy, but some of them are. I mean, like the Pyroblasts are also very, very, very powerful, and the Wastelands are very powerful, and there's a lot of. But I mean, when they introduce new cards, they have to consider the implications as well for the older formats. And it's almost, I mean, both the companions and Oko almost ruined.
Well, I mean, those cards are just, they ruin standard too. Like,
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, they were just
they're not
stupid.
For standard either. But
No.
Like, yeah, I mean, I just don't know how many brain cells it takes.
Yeah,
Like, think about
stupid.
a card like Echo of Eons and go, wait a second, Lion's Eye Diamond is a card. Maybe this card shouldn't be printed.
Right.
Throw that one out there, like,
but
you know.
They're never gonna touch him to Torek and unban Top, and I don't think they would ever.
That's the problem though. Like, right, is Deathrite by himself isn't a problem. He's just good police. He polices the graveyards. He keeps Legacy clean. You don't have to complain about Breach. You don't have to complain about Luris. You don't have to complain about Oko or Uro or Dreadhorde.
Right.
With Deathrite, he solves so many problems as a policeman.
Yeah.
The one problem is he can sometimes make a mana.
Right.
So the only thing you're looking for is, what is the most devastating thing Deathrite can do with a turn 2 3 mana play?
I guess,
and the answer is total hand destruction. It's either Hymn to Torak and Snapcaster, or Shardless if Top is legal with Counterbalance.
Yeah.
Or the other play is you can play an Oko and you just win the game. So as long as those cards, the 3 mana I win the game card doesn't exist, Deathrite's actually kind of fine.
Right. But I Deathrite was banned before I started really playing Legacy. But wasn't it one of the issues that all the decks were 5 colors or many colors at least? That it was.
Well, I would argue no. Like, Deathrite was overplayed, but the problem with Deathrite is that everything that played Deathrite was just worse than what we called Check Pile, which was the 4-color deck, right?
Yeah.
So if you played Maverick with Deathrite, you're just crappy Check Pile.
Yeah.
If you play Loam with your 1 Deathrite for the Green Sun Zenith with your Chalice stuff, you're still just bad check.
Right.
And everything is just bad check. And the only deck that like did anything different with Deathrite Shaman was Elves.
Yeah.
Because Elves could untap him and turn him into a machine gun. You could do like 8 brain a turn.
Right. For the damage,
not
for the mana.
That's the problem with Deathrite is if you allow people to play Check Pile, which means if you allow them to destroy someone's hand over and over and over again,
then
they can only play things to board. but I guarantee you that every card you play to board against check pile
Yeah.
will either die to a Kolaghan's Command, because it has 2 toughness, or it's an artifact,
Mm-hmm.
or it will die to a Baleful Strix, a flying cantrip death touch wall.
Yeah.
So there's literally nothing you can do to ever stop Deathrite and check pile from destroying your hand, which was the last zone where you could do something different. And that
So,
was the problem. It was always a Hymn to Torak. It was hand destruction.
well, I mean, but if you don't have Deathrite, you won't have check pile. In that.
Well, but, I mean, what did they change to, right? They changed to Grixis Control.
Mm-hmm.
They dropped Abrupt Decay. They dropped the Deathrite.
Yeah.
And they did the same thing. They just kept going, snap him. And it's
But
just like,
you don't
oh,
see
for God's sake,
Grixis.
stop it.
So you think when Oko goes, Grixis control is gonna be the deck, one of the decks. That
Yeah, it'll be Grixis Control, and then all of your Tundra mages are going to be tired of getting hymned to Torax to Oblivion.
Yeah.
And they'll run back to Counterbalance, and we'll be back in the exact same place.
Right. And where is Dreadstill positioned in that?
The only nice thing about Dreadstill is we can just, like, rage, and we can just, like, be like, whatever, fuck you guys. I'm going to play 4 spell snares.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hit him to Torax, and I'm going to hit Counterbalance.
Yeah.
Screw you guys. I'm playing these.
You change your 4 daces to 4 spell snares.
Yeah, and you're just like,
like that.
yeah, I'm done with this crap. And you just like, I don't negotiate with
I'm not gonna lose to him
with
to Torak.
these him spammers.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's cool. All right,
Yeah,
man.
so
It's it's almost 1 a.m. here, so I'm going to go to bed. But
All right,
it was
good thanks.
really cool playing together, and I would love to do this again. It's really informative, and I'm learning. You're taking a lot of lines that I would not, so I'm learning a lot. So that's cool.
Yeah, I think the game against Sneak and Show
Yeah.
is probably like the most educational. Like
Yeah.
there's probably the most to learn
Yeah.
in that matchup for this deck.
Yeah. I'm gonna download both leagues, and I'll post them so that people can look at them and listen to your reasoning, and you can check them out. And I think there's a lot to learn, and I'll look at it. I'll review it again, just because it's complicated. It's really complicated to understand. But I think we'll call it a day there, and I'll talk to you next time, yeah?